So I've got an ordnance area map. This one's from like the 1980s, so lots of the new roads are on there. So I've just marked out the route in blue, just so you can see the route I'm doing today. So I'm just leaving the forest cabins behind me, Cropton Forest Cabins. It used to be a campsite years ago. We used to stay all the time. It was fantastic, but they changed it to cabins, and it's just not the same anymore. You can't go camping. I love camping. The sun's just coming up and the trees look wonderful, just dazed in the sunlight. Just the tips of the trees, how lovely does that look? This walk is mainly along forest roads, but there's some fantastic views and hopefully lots of wildlife. Last week I did a walk up here and I saw several deer. I just couldn't capture them quick enough, get my phone out of my pocket. This morning is just fabulous. Sun is out, it's clear, bit of chill in the air, but no, that's fine. I'm just looking at all the bilberries, bushes just coming up, and just waiting for the summer months when I can come and pick a bag full, get a tub of nice ice cream and just tuck in. That'd be wonderful. Look at this view today, it's just amazing. I'll try and get out on more walks this year and try and get my fitness level up a bit more. I'm on my feet all day at work anyway, but just to get out on one day every weekend and just get a good walk done. Shave my beard as well, I'm starting to look a bit old. Get my hair cut as well. God, I do look old, my God. But anyway, I'll see you all later and just enjoy this walk with me. Should be a nice day. Deep in these woods and somebody's decorated a Christmas tree. Or, as I would call it, a Norway spruce. How sweet is that? Lovely. Surprises round every corner. How lovely is that waterfall? It's only small, but it's so lovely. And this morning is turning out to be just awesome. So if any of you recognise this is the Stape Road. It comes down this bend here. And years ago, the gate at the top used to be locked and you always had to open it up. But now I believe it just stays open, and they've got a cattle grid. Need some icing. I think it's very icy up there. Let's go back down to this lovely waterfall. Come across this gorgeous little small pond. Look at the ice all frozen on the top. It's got a nice little weir as well. How nice is that? Well, it's really warmed up, everyone. I had to take my coat off. God, what a gorgeous day. I know I keep saying it, but this is absolutely lovely. Challenge anybody just to get out in the wild, live it wild, and just enjoy life. Whether it be a short walk round the corner from where you've lived, or out in the wilderness like this. It really empowers you and just brings out your inner self. I won't go into it, but I have struggled with mental health quite a lot in the past, and I still do. It never goes away. But coming out places like this and challenging yourself clears your mind, clears your thoughts, and just makes you feel overwhelmed with the beauty of the earth. I get a lot of my inspiration from another YouTuber. I love her videos, and I love the challenges and the challenges she's set herself. And that's Abby Barnes, and she does long distance routes all over the UK. And she's done the Tour de Mont Blanc and many other great walks. Atlas Mountains, that was another fantastic one she did. I'd love to do that at some point in the future. So yeah, go check out her channel. Really great, and an inspiration to a lot of people, including myself. So thank you, Abby, if you ever watch this. Right, catch you all later. Look at this beautiful view, everyone. It's getting an amazing view of this wonderful vista. So everyone, this is the whole of Holcombe. I am on the Newtondale Forest part of the walk. And this is the embankment. I've got to go all the way down to the bottom there, all the way down there. And then about 2 miles further along the track down at the base, I've got to come all the way back up the hill again. There's a lot of up and down, a lot of gradual descent, but a lot of steeper uphill on this walk as well. But what a perfect day for it. It's just wonderful. I'm currently walking down the Levisham Valley. It's wonderful down here. Down there's the railway line. That's the Moors line. It runs from Pickering all the way to, I wanted to say Whitby, but it doesn't run to Whitby. It goes to somewhere before there. And I can't remember what it's called, the place. Tell me online, please, somebody, where the train goes from Pickering. Stops at Levisham. Stops somewhere up there. Grosemont, is it? Possibly. I can't remember. It's been years since I ever went on it. Years ago we went on it when I was younger. About 7 or something. On the train to see Santa. Oh, the joys of being younger. Listen silently for a bit. This is all you can hear. The dew dropping from the trees as the surroundings heat up. Looking up to the top there, to Skelton Tower. It's an old fort. Medieval maybe, but to be honest with you, I'm not really. And right down the Levisham Valley. Wow, look at this. First time I've seen ivy growing up a tree. And the ivy actually looking like a fir tree. The ivy's grown up the side of the trunk and then it sent arms out. It looks lovely. The beauty of nature. Well, it's 2 o'clock. I've just gone up past Stape and I'm just waking myself around the village, down the farm tracks. Look how fantastic the sky is today. There's not a single cloud. It's absolutely wonderful. Navigating these farmers' tracks though is a bit of a nightmare. Great big vast deep puddles and the verges are very boggy, but it just makes the fun of it. We've got about 6 to 7 miles left to go and then I'll be back at my car. But do you know when you just don't want a walk to end? I've decided to go, I'm going a lot slower now because I'm just enjoying this walk so much. My feet aren't hurting, and one of the reasons my feet aren't hurting, which I'm actually finding really good, I've been getting these blister proof socks, anti-blister socks, sorry, as they're called. And they're great. I don't get blisters, my feet don't rub. I can walk for miles without any problem. So I'd recommend getting some of those if you ever see them. Oh, I'd love to live round here. I've been whistling for about 2 minutes and the forest has just come alive with birds. Well, I'm not that far off ending this walk. Squirrel. I hope I got that on the camera. I've just gone past Sunderland Lodge or Sutherland. I think it's Sunderland, but whatever. You'd normally just go around back and it's about a mile from there back to the Spire's house and where the car is. But I've just decided, since it's so lovely still, and my feet aren't hurting at all, and I've done nearly 18 miles, that I would carry on and go down some other forest roads and just make another way back. So that's what I'm doing. I started off with the sun coming up this morning, and now it's going down. Time of year I'm filming is the 17th of January 2022. Just so you know, when I upload vlogs, they are always a couple of weeks ahead when I actually upload them. Sometimes a couple of months ahead. But I have such a busy life that I struggle to get the videos onto YouTube. So if you are one of my subscribers, thank you. I appreciate you subscribing a lot. But it does take me a bit of time to get there and get new content put online. Look, they conjure. It's just a bunch of hocus pocus. I started this walk today and the sun was just coming up, and now the sun's just going down. The mist is just coming in now. It's lovely. Being a bit more quiet now because all the birds and pheasants are coming out. On the clock I've been walking with rest periods. I've only had 2 stops. And those are only about 15 minutes each. So I've been walking about 6.5 hours. Done 18 miles in that time, which isn't too bad. starting to get dark now and I'm still walking, but I've enjoyed today. Not long until I'm back to my car, and then an hour and a half's drive home. It takes me an hour and a half in my car because I drive a Land Rover Defender, and if I go over 50, sorry to drivers behind me, but I do pull over quite a lot for people. If I go over 50, I just gas guzzle beyond belief. That's why hopefully in the next year or two I'm going to get myself a van. I'm going to convert it into a camper so I can go travelling, just be able to pull over and just spend the night in the van. So that's my goal for the next couple of years. See you all back at the car. There we are, I can see my car. And I'm back at my car again. Whew, what a long walk. I hope you've enjoyed the hike with me, and we'll be on another one soon. So thanks all for watching. Live it wild and enjoy life. See you all later.